Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. And today it's the 1974 Lincoln penny. When we talk about the 1974 Lincoln penny, a lot of times we talk about the aluminum pennies they made as a mock-up for the U.S. Treasury and how they are worth a few $100,000 or more. But today we're going to just talk about the valuable regular Lincoln pennies from the Denver Mint, from the San Francisco Mint over here, the S, and from the Philadelphia Mint here with no mint mark. The Philadelphia Mint in 1974, they made a bunch of pennies. They made 4.2 billion of them. It says, "In God We Trust" at the top, Liberty here, 1974, right in front of Lincoln. And you can see this one's a pretty good detailed one. A few scratches on the face, but a nice bow tie here. At the Philadelphia Mint, they found 3 mint state 68 so far, and those are worth $6,500. On the back of the Philadelphia, and on the back of all of these, it's going to be the same. It says United States of America at the top, 1 cent down here. E pluribus unum right over the building in the center, which is the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. And if you look way, way, way down in there, you can see Lincoln sitting inside the Lincoln Memorial. And then way over here to the side is an F and a G for Frank Gasparo. Frank Gasparo's initials are on the back of this coin, and on the front of this coin is Victor David Brenner's initials. And you can just barely see the V, the D, and the B down here for Victor David Brenner. They also made these coins at the Denver Mint. And at the Denver Mint in 1974, they have a D on them for the Denver Mint. And they made 4.2 billion. They made 8.5 billion between the three mints. It's going to have the same front on it except for this D over here. At the Denver Mint, they found 1 mint state 68 so far. It's worth $6,000. And then they made them also at the San Francisco Mint, and these are not proof coins. The San Francisco Mint made general circulating coins and proof coins. And so this S on here for the San Francisco Mint, they made 412 million, and they found a mint state 67 from the San Francisco Mint that goes for $1,000. The San Francisco Mint proof coin, they made 2.6 million of them, and 3 of them they found so far are a proof 70 deep cameo, and those are worth $10,000. Now, one of the things that they still had in 1974 was the Eisenhower dollar, the big old Eisenhower dollar. If you look at the D mint mark on here for this penny, and then we're going to bring it over and I'll show you the D mint mark on the Eisenhower and all the other coins from 1974. And there's the Eisenhower dollar in the back there. And we see this 1974, and we see this the D there. And then we see the Kennedy half, and there's a D on that. We see the Washington quarter, there's a D on that. The Roosevelt dime, there's a D. And then on the Jefferson nickel, there's a D. And then, of course, that's the same D that's on the penny. But when you look at all of these Ds together, you'll notice something that's really amazing, and that is the D is the same size on every one of these coins. Very minuscule when you look at it on the Eisenhower dollar. You see this little tiny dot underneath his neck here. Looks much bigger on the penny. And then on the dime, if we look at it here, we see that it's getting close to being as big as the date when you get to the dime. All the mint mark punches have the same size D on them. So let's get back to the mock-up aluminum penny that they made in 1974 and why they did it. The coins from 1909 to 1974 had been a bronze coin. They were generally made up of 95% copper and 5% zinc or tin. By 1974, it's estimated that it took 2.4 cents worth of copper, zinc, or tin to make a penny. And so the U.S. Mint said, well, we got to find a way to make it cheaper to make a penny, because it doesn't make any sense to make a penny if it costs you 2.5 times the value of it to make it. Now, of course, the mint could make up its value. The quarter probably only costs about 7 cents to make, so they make 18 cents on one of these. And the half dollar, same with 7 to 10 cents. So they make money on all the other ones. They break even on the nickel, but on the penny they were losing 1.5 cents. So the mint director said, let's make some mock-up aluminum pennies. And when the members of Congress and the directory of the mint saw them, they said, absolutely no way, we're not going to go with this aluminum penny. And so they tried to destroy them all, but a few of them survived. And that's why there's all the talk about the 1974 aluminum pennies. In this case, though, if we can get in San Francisco Mint one here that's worth 1,000, or a Denver one here that's worth 6,000, or a Mint State 68 Philadelphia one that's worth 6,500, we're still going to make quite a bit of money. And that doesn't count the fact that there was an S proof coin in 1974, and those are worth $10,000. There's plenty of money still, even if you don't get the aluminum coin from 1974. Thanks for watching DC Coin World. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you have in the comments section.